Hey guys, this is Suzie. Whenever I bring up the topic of friendship, it gets complicated fast. This is a topic that either it comes really easy for someone, or for others, this has been kind of an up and down road that has brought a little bit of discouragement and maybe even fear. And so this is the summer of permission. And today we're going to give ourselves permission to not only be a friend, but to be encouraged and loved by friends. I'm in a season of caregiving. I'm actually with my sweet loved one right now as she gets better and better from surgery. And I have been surrounded by acts of friendship through this really difficult time. I am realizing more and more that friendship is truly the hands and feet of Christ as we come alongside each other in life, in the good times and in the bad times. Well, I want to look at two or three things that might make friendship a little bit difficult. And first of all, I want you to understand this has not come easy for me for most of my life. It's only been in the last 5 years or so that it feels good. It feels comfortable. I've been working at this for a long time. And it's not that I have finally accomplished something or got it. I think that I've just given myself permission to enjoy it, to seek it, to take some of the pressure off of it. And so a few things that might make this a little bit tricky is that sometimes we do place too much pressure on friendship. Like we want the perfect friendship, or we want someone who is going to like come in and maybe help us not feel as lonely, or maybe come in and be, the Aaron to our Moses, or the Moses to our Aaron, that it just meshes perfectly. And it's important to understand that honestly, there is no person alive that can be our need meter in that way. Not a husband, not a child, and not a friend. It's a lot of pressure to place on a relationship that somebody has to somehow come in and fill all your gaps. Instead, we're friends. God is our need meter. And that friend may very well be a gift from God in a season of your life, or maybe for your whole life. But they are not God. They are not your need meter. The second reason that we might be struggle with giving ourselves permission to be a friend or be loved by friends is that we have been hurt by someone, or maybe we're the one who hurt someone else, and we feel like we don't deserve to be a good friend. We can learn and grow through those relationships. Not everybody is going to be your best friend. Sometimes somebody's a work in progress, and that friendship isn't healthy. It's good to know when those things are happening, but it's much like using this to shut out a friendship, a future or potential friendship. It's much like when we made mistakes as a child, assuming that our children are going to make those same mistakes, putting pressure on them because we don't want them to make those same mistakes, even though they're innocent of those mistakes. So if we go into a relationship afraid or fearful, or putting what somebody else did way back when on that relationship, making them prove themselves before they can be a friend, man, that can slow down a good friendship. That can put up a wall and keep us from those friendships we're praying for. And the last thing that I want to share this today is that we forget that to gain a friend, we become a friend. Send a card, say hello, be intentional. 4 years ago, Richard and I moved to a new state, and I learned very quickly that I needed to be intentional, that people weren't going to show up at my door and be like, hey, Suzanne Eller, listen, I want to be your new best friend. And so I had to be intentional, get involved in some new groups, and talk to people that I didn't know, and go in understanding that I have something of value to offer in a friendship, and so do they. So this is our summer of permission, our summer of rest, and today we are going to be intentional. We are going to be open to new friendships, and we are going to be a friend. I am so glad that you came to my blog today. I am Suzanne Eller. I'm with Proverbs 31 Ministries. I'm a writer. I'm an author. I am a speaker. I'm a gaga to 6 little human beings under the age of 6. I'm a wife, and I'm a girl who loves cheesecake and key lime pie. So anyway, maybe one day you and I can sit on a porch and have some key lime pie. I am so thankful that you came by today, friend, and I will see you next Thursday.